Lock-up diplomacy, the international pay-to-prison program. Welcome back to the only show where international relations make less sense than your family group chat during election season. Today's episode: Senator Chris Van Hollen visits El Salvador and walks away with a story so convoluted it makes Reddit's R-Law feel like the plot of Breaking Bad. But with fewer lawyers and somehow more plot twists. So, let's set the scene. Senator Van Hollen, brave Marylander and connoisseur of international confusion, strolls into El Salvador for a little diplomatic Q&A. He's greeted by Vice President Felix Ulloa, who drops a bombshell with all the subtlety of a toddler with a grenade. Oh, that guy Kilmar Abrego Garcia? He's at Secot because the Trump administration is literally paying us to keep him there. Pause for effect. A senator, a foreign VP, and an imprisoned guy walk into a prison. And the punchline is the exchange rate for political favors. Let's break this down, deadpan style. Normally, international prisoner exchanges involve years of negotiations, legal documents longer than your Netflix watch list, and at least 3 diplomats who graduated Harvard in the 80s. But no, apparently all you need is a PayPal account and an intern with the login to a State Department Venmo. Line item: detention services. 1 Kilmar, medium security. Payment memo: for services rendered, don't mention this to Congress.
No. Well.
Cue the reaction meme. Cut to a shot of the US Treasury panic-clicking undo send. Now, let's talk about how Reddit took this story. 30,000 upvotes, presumably because the combination of US senators, El Salvadorian vice presidents, and allegations of international bribes is the junk food of RR law. The comments section quickly divided between 1. People pretending to be constitutional scholars. 2. Bots threatening post-removal. And 3, my personal favourite, Brickyard Jimmy weighing in. This is what elected folk are supposed to do when all else fail. End of comment, end of hope. We're living through the golden age of accountability outsourcing. Forget climate change. Why not just hire out your human rights violations and send the invoice directly to the White House? Honestly, someone should be drafting up the prisoner loyalty points program. Collect 10 detainees. Get your next extradition free. It practically runs itself.
My main goal is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody.
Jokes aside, let's pause for an emotional reaction. The idea of a foreign leader blithely admitting to an American senator that US administrations are treating international prisons like prepaid phone cards is, well, it makes you want to check your passport for fine print. Warning! Travel may void all US civil liberties. See participating countries for details. Cut to meme. Michael Scott. No, God, please no. And yet, here we are, in a world where geopolitics is just a subscription model you can't unsubscribe from. Maybe next time, Van Hollen will uncover the real scoop. TikTok influencers negotiating arms deals, or the IRS sponsored by Raid, Shadow Legends. At this point, nothing would surprise me.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
So, what have we learned? International diplomacy isn't just about treaties or handshakes. Sometimes it's about who's holding your Venmo card and who's laughing on Reddit while the bots threaten to remove your post anyway. Stay tuned, because if this is what politicians do when all else fail, then we might want to start reading terms and conditions before crossing any border. Or at least make sure there's a cancel subscription button on future foreign policy. Thanks for watching. And remember, always read the brief statement, or the bot will find you.
Bruh.